You did it! You're here! You just signed up for our 10-day challenge. Congratulations! You are the people that take action. You are the people that want change in your life. And we are here to help you not just smash 10 days, but we are here to help you guys make a keto lifestyle sustainable. That's our whole goal. That's what Dustin has spent 20 years working with clients to do. And we are so excited that you're here. We're going to teach you and tell you what's involved with this 10-day challenge. Dustin, let them know.
Hey guys, so the ultimate outcome, and congratulations, honestly, the hardest thing for most people to do is just to get committed to make a change. Most people are nervous. They've tried a lot of things before. They've done ups and downs. I would say the majority of people I work with they've been on different roller coasters of health journeys or weight loss journeys or fat loss journeys. And the more roller coaster you've been on, the more complicated it can get. So I want to try to clean that all up. And what we really are going to focus on in our outcome for this is for you to build confidence that you're on the right journey and right path. Also, for you to know that you're not going to be perfect, and we don't expect perfect. We expect progress. And we know that if you commit to this journey, it'll change your life forever. There's a study out there that 90% of people that go on a health journey or a fat loss journey gain back more weight within 3 years. 90%. That's crazy. And the reason why is they didn't do the whole approach. They didn't holistically approach it, meaning that we're going to work on mindset. We want to work on nutrition. People think it's just about food. It's not. They think it's just about exercise. It's not. If we're going to work on mindset, nutrition, we want to work on food. Yes, of course. We want to work on your movements. How do we get you to move better that is appropriate for you? But we also want to work on your environments, right? Which is one of the hardest things for people to do, is meaning that your home environment or your work environment or your mental environment, which we can be sometimes our worst critics. And so if we can start to improve all these aspects, what will happen is you're going to start to transform your life. We also do use tools to help enhance it, to support people in their journey, because some people, unfortunately, metabolically need to support their ketogenic approach or their low carb approach and their healthy approach. And so we want to teach them different ways to do that and give you the best guidance to do that. So we're excited about you being part of this program. You're taking a step forward in your life of better.
Guys, I'm going to use Dustin's example from the other day. We were chatting about this. A ketogenic journey is a marathon with little sprints along the way. And what we're doing by doing this 10-day challenge is our first little sprint. But then it progresses into the next 500 meters, the next kilometer. And we're going to do a series of these throughout the time with you guys. So we're super excited. Want to talk about one big thing, guys, is we talked about food and what that looks like. Now, I'm a huge advocate in not writing up people's meal plans because it doesn't set you guys up for success. So we've provided you guys with the ketogenic cookbook, and building up to Monday, the start, what we'd like to see you do is go through that book and see if you can formulate 10 days worth of meals before we actually start the program. We are setting up for success before we even start. If you haven't got the cookbook, please reply to me on this email because you should have the cookbook by now.
Can I touch on that really quick? What's really important is people for years always like, just tell me what to do. There is no plan. Like, even if you're like I could put the perfect plan for the perfect person, and then in 3 days, it's going to change. The life is going to happen. So we're trying to give you a good framework that you can make the best decisions by. And one of the things I'm going to encourage you to do is we're going to do some intermittent fasting. So when we say build your plan or build your meal plan out, pick the recipes or the foods that you can choose. So start becoming aware of good low carb options. Where I don't want you to overanalyze, like, is this keto? And, I need to add more fat or do this. We're just going to focus on low carb, maybe less than 10 grams per meal of carbs. So you're shooting for less than 10 grams per meal of carbs. That's minus the fiber. And then also high quality proteins. Like, that's going to be our initial focus. That recipe guide the cookbook is great for you to get that started and pick some of those meals that you can pick out. So we want you to be clear that it's not perfect. It's being better and moving in that direction for you to decide. And what do you think, Liam? Most people will probably do 2 meals a day on average. Maybe 1 or 2 days you might have a little bit more than that.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, you touched on it. We're going to try to introduce intermittent fasting for people, right? Intermittent fasting can be a real challenge for some, but we do have the tools in place to help you with this. Now, if you're someone that thinks you don't need the tools, by all means, I applaud you. But what I want to do is I want to set everybody up for success. Everybody that finds it challenging, we want to make life easy for you. We don't want you to be stressed about, oh my God, I've got an intermittent fast. If we fast and we succeed, wicked. If we don't, is there something we can use, Dustin, to help that, to make it easier on ourselves?
Yeah, what we've learned over the years is that when people are trying to intermittent fast, meaning that you're eating, maybe you're not eating until 12 o'clock, right? But that means even in the morning, you can't have put a bunch of stuff in your coffee. It means that, so you might be kind of struggling to get to 12 o'clock or even to 1 or 2 o'clock. You feel like you're starving or you're getting hangry or getting frustrated or fatigued. And there's a lot of science that supports intermittent fasting, but if you feel crappy, then you're not going to stick to it, right? If you don't feel optimal and energized and feel good. So we actually have a tool that we use. We've been using it for now, testing it for 8 years. We've used it all around the world, even New Zealand, where Liam's from. And what it is it's an exogenous ketone that actually elevates your ketone levels within an hour. And it takes away that hunger and that appetite and that satiety. It gives you focus and energy and mood and helps you lengthen that intermittent fasting phase without breaking your fast so that you can get the best experience and results. Also, you get to experience a higher level of ketones, which gives you a higher level of results, which is always a nice little added bonus.
Yeah, and during the course, guys, we might talk about other supplements like creatine use. That's another tool.
Right.
Protein shakes. That's another tool.
Electrolytes. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, all these tools are to help us succeed in the long run. So we're going to have some exclusive trial packs. I'm going to drop some links down below. If you feel like you're interested, let us know. If you feel like you need a little bit more information, I get that too as well. Just reach out. We're going to be educating everybody about that moving into the challenge as well. But I am super stoked that you're here. I can't wait to get this going on Monday. Along the way, if you have any questions about anything, hit us up on Facebook, Instagram, here in the email. Dustin, have I forgotten anything, my man?
No, not at all. It's really about be committed in your journey. And I would just say, have a friend come do it with you. Don't do this alone. Do it in our group and grab 2 or 3 people that come do it with you. It's always better to do it as a community. You get the more experience from that. So do it with a friend or 2.
And if you're watching this video right now, I want you to jump on the group page. I want you to hashtag 10-day challenge. I'm all in.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Well, we'll see you guys soon. I cannot wait to get this started.
Excited for Monday. Let's go, team.